Hello everyone, my name is BatNobiX, and today I wanted to go over leading the player. If you don't know what leading the player is, it's when the player is playing around in your level, and then certain little events happen to tell them, oh hey, that's where I need to go, or that's what my focus needs to be on. So I built a little simulated area to be able to tell like what's important to a level. So in this level, I spawn in and I'm walking around. Ignore the little effect going through, it shouldn't be doing that. I look around and there's nothing really of focus. This little door right here seems a little interesting, so I'm going to hit E. It plays a locked noise. So that instantly tells the player, like, okay, so I can interact with this later. If I want to be a bit more with this one, I should actually slide it a bit more forward. Or one thing I can really do is go to its material, and to emphasize the difference in this one, I can change the color. Let's go with a slight red tint. There we go. So the reason I'm using red is you'll see in a moment. So to continue where I was, I come over here. This door has that red outline to it, so it's like, okay, this thing is a little unique. Plays that lock noise, so it's like, okay, so I need to find a key. So let's go ahead and full screen this. So I run through, and I'm looking around for this key. And I come across these other doors, and you'll notice something specific. I walk up to this, nothing happens. Okay, hold on. Full screen seems to be causing issues with the double recording. So I walk up to this, nothing happens. The door kind of looks stale, as though it's just in the background. Then this light over here is emphasizing this door specifically. I could take that light and angle it on the wall, or even knock the thing down and have it point at that door if I wanted to. Like, a simple way to emphasize this even more would be to, like if I was in a horror game or in an action game, I could have a knocked over flashlight on the ground that's just pointing over at this door. And that would really emphasize this door compared to the others because it's lit differently. And then on top of that, the big thing that I've used again is that this door is white. This door is red, which means I can go there. So if I hit E on it, it's an interactable door, unlike the other one over there that is also white. So using the lights as well as the color scheme, I've directed the player where to go, and then I come in here and there's a little light on top of this tiny key right here. So if I come over here and hit E on it, I now have the key. Normally you would play a little audio clip with that. So now I come out here and I've got this neat little cinematic lighting on my character that kind of shows the importance of my character. So now I know, okay, so I can go back to that door because I have something that goes to it. Then you come over here and boom, the door is now unlocked. Now this part's pretty simple. You come in here and there's this giant thing that is catching your attention. It's a big old portal and it's really telling the player, okay, this is where you need to go. Here's where I would probably play a bit of dialogue and have the player excited or something and talk about it. And if you're in an action scene, you could even have them close the door behind them and somebody's trying to bust in. So you run over and they go through. Boom. So next part is I come through here and there's this platform that's moving, but there's also a little button right here. It's active and green lit. So that means that this is turned on. If I go forward, I've subconsciously taught the player something and they'll see that later. So if they go this way, they'll see this platform right here. And if they're paying attention, they'll notice that the door is and the floor is matching the moving platform over here. So that would mean that if they've also been paying attention, that little switch over there that was glowing, it was really there to catch their attention and tell them how this works without them knowing how to do anything. So then while they're over here trying to figure out what to do, they'll turn around, and if they're looking, they'll see right there is the other little button. So then they come over here and like, okay, so now I need to get up there. Of course, they'll see this path right here. They won't see any other way up, so they'll go up and go to solve it. Come over here, and they go across. They'll see that this is red, and the other one was green. So when they hit it, it turns green and activates. So then they'll see that apparently the code is broken. Okay, so they'll notice that when they come over and hit E on this, it starts going across And then, oh. So when they notice this, they'll see the button right there and the thing. When they hit E on it, it goes across. And through this window, I'm telling them through the motion over there that it's moving back and forth now. So I've told them through all the different stages throughout this entire thing, I've led them on their way through the game. So they've done it all themselves, but they've had a guiding hand this entire time. So yeah, that's just the simple... Oh dear. Oh man. That's just the simplicities of guiding your player where to go. So yeah, of course, there are hundreds of different ideas you could do. Like if somebody needed to go to the door to be able to advance the game, you could have someone simply knock on the door with an audio. Or the simple light shattering and then it turns off, and that'll instantly draw the player's attention over there. There's a bunch of different things you can do. So yeah, I hope you all really enjoyed this video. I wanted to keep it short, simple, and to the point, as well as still conveying the information. Yeah, I hope it was entertaining. If you liked it, please hit like. If you enjoyed it and want to learn more, please subscribe. Other than that, I really hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good night.